Hi students, it's Arthur, and we're going to now talk about closing out our course with Module 4 in our Career Essentials class, and we're going to start focusing on the tail end of the process and job offers. However, we are going to still have to finish up with our mock interview, so we also have some information in the module resources that speak to the mock interview specifically, and talking about thank you notes. So again, just from a focal point of view, just to be clear how we continue to maintain our focus on making sure that we impress the hiring manager. So it's not about you, it's about them. And again, just to reinforce this one last time, well, it's not going to be one last time if you watch the other videos. But ultimately, again, we just want to make sure that we understand that the decision maker in this process is not you. It is the hiring manager, and how we impress them and show them that we have the skills necessary to do the job that they want us to do, and that we hopefully want to do as well. But once we start to get to job offers, we now are shifting the focus a little bit. Now that we have their attention and we have the offer, we can think more about what we want out of the role here. But still, it has to be a good balance. And remember, they can always pull the offer if we are very unreasonable in our expectations. Our module resources on post-interview job search are included, of course, and there's a lot of information in here to help you throughout the different phases. There's a mock interview overview, of course, and then we start thinking about the thank you letter, the job offers and evaluation. Then we'll move into that next, followed by kind of what we do with the offers after that. But first, as I said, we're going to be closing out with mock interviewing. So make sure you continue to practice, continue to prepare for the mock interview. And you should prepare this as if it's a real job. In fact, if you want, you can send a job description to your consultant, and they can refine or customize the interview, at least a little bit, towards the role that you are looking for. So if you want to do that, you can include that in the invitation. Additionally, you should create a couple of end of interview questions for them. Don't just end it, but practice creating some questions, again, relevant to what you're interested in. Of course, they're not going to answer the questions because this is a fake job interview. However, it's great to have these questions, and it's great to practice using them in the conversation. So I would highly recommend that you create a couple of questions for the end of the interview as well. So with respect to the mock interview program, or MIP expectations, there is a frequently asked questions document that's included in the module resources and the assignment. And then when you get your consultant and assign that person, and you get that person's contact information, make sure you send an interview request with your Zoom link attached. So copy the Zoom link out of the Zoom app and copy it into your invitation. Add your resume. Add the contact phone number for yourself just in case there's a problem with connecting or they have an issue, and then thank them for participating in the program. Do not use Zoom to send the invite. We've had some issues in the past using Zoom to send the invite to the consultant, so please don't use that until we're sure the functionality actually works, and we're still not certain that it does. On the day of, make sure that you arrive at least 5 minutes early to start your video. Dress appropriately. And also think about your background and your video eye line. So make sure the camera is even with your eye line so that you have, so that it's you're not looking down or looking up at the camera when you're doing the interview. And then finally, of course, send a thank you note and request the rubric from the consultant. Speaking of a thank you note, I have resources in here as well to help you with writing thank you notes, including example scripts and what you should be including in a thank you note, whether you do it by email or actually old school and send something in. But essentially, you're going to thank them for practice. You're going to thank them as practice for sending thank you notes for real future interviews, including, I would love to see you take some specific info or takeaways from the mock interview, customized from your consultant, and use that in the thank you note. Thank them for helping you prepare for the interview, but maybe they bring up a point or a suggestion for improvement and mention that you appreciate them for the feedback. At the end of the day, though, don't be this guy. Don't forget to send a thank you note. It's totally unprofessional, and we certainly want to encourage the connection. Maybe the consultant could even be someone you could add to your professional network. So make sure you do the right thing and build the right connection with the person. and job offers. So, of course, our target is to get you that job offer. So resources included to help you evaluate the job offer, compare multiple offers, and then how to either accept or reject the offer professionally. We will then close out with how to resign professionally, which works for the part-time roles that you currently have, but also to the full-time positions post-graduation. That's it for Module 4. I hope you enjoy the module. Please review the resources because I do put them out there to help you, and it will help on your assignments as well. And at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we differentiate you or set you apart from the competition to get you that job.